please pass the salt? Oh, what was that? I still don't know how that completely missed me.
Well, Mr. Poole, looks like you're gonna make a full recovery, but you will have to be under our supervision for a little while. Oh, and here's the medical bill. Wait, I'll leave you to it now.
So, hey, did you know that there's an easy way to start drawing? All you need to do is draw this little goober. So when looking at Sonic's original design work from Naoto Oshima, his design is incredibly simple. When you break it down, it's mostly a collection of repeatable primitive shapes. So for example, the torso, head, and hands consist of a circular base, with the nose sharing a similar oval shape to the pupils. While the individual eyes are essentially oval, they're conjoined and invert direction relative to the muzzle while matching the roundness of the head. The legs and arms are essentially thin and cylindrical, but can also have a rubber hose feel, making it easier to be more expressive without having to worry about emphasizing joints. The cuff patterns of the gloves are rounded and share a similar shape to the sock. Now I realize hands are probably the things that most artists struggle with starting out, but here's a few quick tips I can share. What you're going to want to do is you're going to make a round sphere for the base of the hand. Then you can use a couple of oval shapes to separate the upper and lower segments of the finger, factoring the perspective that you want to show relative to the viewer. This is a technique that I use pretty much all the time when drawing out hands for my characters. When working on the spines, ears, and the shoes, we start to shift from a less round to sharper, more triangular shape with a little curvature, with the shoes still forming a rounded cone-line shape with the curve of the strap and the buckle placement. When taking all of these components into consideration, you'll learn things such as perspective and proportions much faster than with a more complex character design. And because it's such a simple design, it'll be easier to see any inconsistencies that you might find when drawing. Always make sure to flip the canvas, and when you're starting out, make sure to transform bits and pieces of your base shapes until they make proportional sense. That being said, once you get more comfortable with this design, you can shift into his more modern counterparts, like the Dreamcast style where there's much sharper line work, and modern Sonic where you can start to show bends in the arms and knees. Well, hey, that's not too shabby if I do say so myself. If you liked what you saw, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. And hey, I'm also working on a Paper Mario styled game as well if you'd like to check that out over here. There. Alright, see you in the next video.